perform initialization of PCI 40 board. Here, initialization means basically downloading firmware of PCI 40. And also masking, applying the masking and unmasking can be done only on GUI. So those two new features I will explain here. And hopefully some of you try pushing those buttons during this meeting after my brief explanation. So first, there are 3 pages. So one is main operation or recovery of readout system is programming PCI 40. So I think with substitute experts sometimes try to download firmware to front-end electronics board. And for example, in the previous run, we observed belt-link lost error issued by front-end electronics. In that case, KLM experts initialized or I don't know, downloading firmware to front-end electronics board. And sometimes downloading firmware also to PCI 40 readout board was necessary. So in that case, hopefully sub-detector experts use this button. And also sometimes persistent busy occurs. I mean, control room shifters resumed data taking, but no data flowing, and eventually goes to busy state. And sometimes this can be fixed by downloading firmware to PCI 40. Of course, this persistent busy can be caused by various reasons. For example, no data from a certain channel, or masking inconsistency. But anyway, it is worth trying to reprogram PCI 40 firmware. And I think the procedure becomes very easy by this recent update of this operation tool. So I think basically you can feel free. You can feel free to use this feature. And if it doesn't work, please contact the expert. And then, okay, how to program PCI 40 firmware. Actually, yesterday I added some tips on this GUI. So you can just read and follow. And pushing this button. Then, so this button is set to every readout PC. So if ARICH or top, there is another programming button, the second readout PC. Pushing this button, and it will take 40 seconds or something. And, there is a progress bar here, and then currently at the start point it is 0, but when it finishes, the value becomes 5. Then it means programming procedure finished. Then after that, maybe in future this second procedure might be included in this one button, but currently push this save and apply mask. Then the current checkbox status is saved. So if you already unchecked some channels, then you mask some channels, then those checkboxes are off. Then, but by pushing this button, this masking information is applied. One push this button, then wait for 1 minute or so, then push this button. Okay, I will share my screen and show how it goes. Share. Okay, can you see the KLM and control GUI now?
Not yet.
Hopefully, yes. But, okay, so yes, instruction is already written here. So how to program PCLT fund. So for this test, I masked the channel 1. Then some, for example,
Yamada-san.
KLM failed to link both all class. Then after or during KLM front-end reference.
Hello.
From 0 and the value is increasing.
Completely wide.
And for detailed information, if you can open console on this GUI, you can see the detailed information.
Can you hear us?
And actually, this button does not only perform downloading firmware, but slow control restarting.
We can decide what's right.
Masking is also done by this button.
Yamada-san, we don't see your screen.
You cannot. Can you hear me? Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, I can hear you now. But
okay, so we don't see anything. The screen is white. I don't see anything.
Okay. So now you can see my slide.
Yes.
Okay, I start sharing screen. 画面の方がいいかな。How about now? I start sharing.
I can see something. Yes.
Okay.
We can see it now.
Okay. Let me do it again. And okay, this channel is masked. Then detailed information you can see also. Keeping slow control system on this reader PC. Currently downloading piece of the firmware. It takes some time. And if it fails, then this indicator value becomes -1. So in that case, you can try again, or you can contact that expert. And if this value doesn't change for a few minutes, then also there should be some problem. But currently it seems working fine. Okay, it's done. Then it is masked. Push this button. Okay, basically this save and apply mask takes a few seconds. Then, for example, It is, sorry. Sorry. So let me try again. This channel is to be not masked.
Yamada-san, can
Yes.
I comment on the reason for this one?
Yes.
Yeah, as I say, for the case of ARICH, we need to, after pressing the program PCI40 button, we don't need to save and apply mask, right? And actually, I found that the checkbox default masking after restarting store control, actually there are two different databases affecting this one. So let me comment here. The first one is the PCI40 are everyone in the configuration database. So you can see all of the PCI40 control, all of the node are declared here. And another one is, we have the max DB. So if we press the save and apply max button, it will try to update the information of the mask DB. But every time we restart the store control, it will take the information from this PCI40 area1 default DB. Yeah. So that's why if we press only the first button and we refresh the GUI, the checkbox will be different because the information from the PCI40 area1 is the oldest, very old. And the mask DB is something which is frequently updated. So sometimes these two are not consistent. Yeah. So that's why if we reprogram the PCI40 and then store control will be of course restarted, and it will take the information on the checkbox from the first one, not the max DB.
Okay, so okay, let me restart. I failed to mask this channel. So let me mask and for example, also if you want to mask without programming features firmware, then just uncheck this channel, then push the save mask button. And then again, let me programming. So it seems
So
you mentioned, sorry, mentioned, so this checkbox information is not correctly using the actual mask setting. In that case, you can see this indicator, but we need to improve, but you can see the actual mask setting status is indicators, built link mask, built link status. Anyway, let me review. So anyway, I will push this button.
I think if you refresh the GUI once, you should see this checkbox. Yeah. So actually, when you refresh the GUI, you will see the actual status, and it's not masked.
So I think we still need to rely on those three TTD ADR commands. Minus CAM.
Let me check.
Yeah, I think in the standard procedure, we always need to refresh the GUI to see the correct information.
Yeah, I agree. I think after you program the PCI40, the slow control will be started, so you need to refresh the GUI once.
And then correct.
Then check again. That okay. Still, we have some problem. Or using the previous mask setting. So I think it seems.
No,
we can use previous last. Sorry. Yes.
So Yamada-san,
I
after
think this
programming,
is
okay.
GUI is when you restart the through control, that the variable was not updated on the GUI. Just refreshing this is necessary. Or that we need to load FE masking, not apply FE masking before do the save and apply FE masking, load FE masking. So when we restart the through control, everything was reset from the database, which means the database PCF40R KLM1. We need to load the FE masking. And the refresh GUI, I think this is something every time when we start the through control, that is a necessary procedure. It's have some delay when we want to update the NSM variable values immediately.
So this procedure should be corrected. How to program features push. First one is fine.
Yes, save if load mask is needed, I think. Then refresh the GUI if we want to immediately to check the status update. In either
Before save button, then we should run load and refresh.
Yes. After restart the reprogramming, we need a load mask.
Okay, so let me try. So currently, this channel is masked. This is for sure. And then our program. By the way, in the last local run attempt, I think it turned to immediate busy, something some trouble inside Fermions. In that case, you should program again. Then refresh, load and refresh. Load and refresh. Load. Something not good. Error. Permission denied. It seems this file is not in without PC, right? So, okay, so we need to prepare more, but currently we cannot load. So anyway, I will improve.
I think Hush, you check you confirm this is working. Anyway, let's do this offline.
Okay. Then currently this mask is.
Yamada-san, if you don't mind, we can use ARICH. Yeah, I'm ready to use ARICH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so after checking starting run this
Can we first fix this BF3 first?
Okay. Okay, I will. Okay. Yeah, this channel mask setting is preserved, but somehow this checkbox is not properly shown. Okay, anyway, I will go back to the default setting. Here I already explained the masking scheme. So this is already checked here. So then save and apply mask. So save and apply mask is fine. So,
yeah, in case of KLM, we generally don't exclude, we generally don't mask anything. So that's,
yes,
yeah,
always.
that's this
people are
is
doing here.
more an important feature for maybe for top.
Yeah, top and ARICH. Using common data flowing.
Yamda-san, could you quickly check if you can SSH to RKLM1 from VNC01?
Okay. I think I can do SSH is fine. I think load mask script seems to be not there. Okay. Anyway, let's switch to edit, I think. The editor, let me show load that. Still the same. Oh, failed.
But actually, I can do the load masking from my from our shifter PC. So
Okay.
so maybe something.
It's strange.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I can use my PC to demonstrate this.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So let us use a sub-detector group setup. Okay. So could you share your screen?
Yes, I think you can see my screen now. And yeah, so I think the point is we need to clarify the correct procedure of reprogramming and afterwards, right? So right now, let me show you once. So in the case I mentioned, we have two databases, and this one is always maxed from the before PCI 40 array. So if I do this, you can see this is like this, right? Then today, if I max 3 more mergers, okay, and I save, just a moment, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, okay, so it's like this. So these 3 mergers are max in the MaxDB, and this one is max in both MaxDB and the default DB, right? And then, so let's proceed with this. Press reprogram array to PCI 40. Let's do. Okay, all done, right? Then I refresh the OPI. Yeah, this is expected. These 3 are masked in MaxDB, but not in the default DB. So after we start the store control, this 3 will come back, right? But this one not. So in this case, we should press this one. Moment. Yeah, then you can say like this, right? So I think in the standard procedure, we should do this load mask after reprogram. And if we go back to TDD, and so 41, 45, 49, and 55 should be masked. So if we see here, yeah, that's right. 41 and 45, 49, and 55 are masked. Yeah, so anyway, I think conclusion is we don't need to touch TDD, and what we should do is this one, and then let me load.
Yeah, this is the design as this one. When you do the restart through control, there's the inertial functionality that pick up the default database for every channel as a masking information. But the loader mask is used to update the previous masking information for you.
Yeah, so I think
this loader mask, I think the file we set it there, but we will check why it doesn't work for BNC there one.
Okay, so yeah, you can see it's running. So let me start. So I think the correct procedure is reprogram and then refresh UI and then load mask, right?
I would like to comment it here. So in case of KLM, so after we program PCI 40, so on several occasions we have seen that FTSW goes into an error state with large scale clock lost. At that point, after programming PCI 40, we have to click save and apply mask button.
Okay.
No, this is not necessary. Now you have everything was set by this program.
Inside the button, right?
Yes.
Yes. So large scale clock loss is something belt link down during downloading PCI fragment. So it can be cleared by
reset FT. Yeah.
Not so worried about that.
So I think this is my demonstration. So we should replace this line into load mask, right?
Yes. So please ask it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I hope we have
the conclusion within DQ upgrade group before forwarding the message to detector.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's nice that we finally know this one should be done. Okay. Let me stop.
Okay. So basically, we go through every feature. So I'd like to explain. I need not to explain anymore. So unmasking, and so save mask is not needed, right? After it is needed in this case. If you change this also needs explanation, but okay. We will finalize the instruction. They update this instruction, and the log files. We can check later what happened during this operation by checking these log files. Okay, I hope subject experts tried on their own PC this procedure. So VPs are who should
okay, so I see Frank and Professor Soren connected from KLM. So maybe any of them would like to try reprogramming PCI 40 and take some data.
Sure, I can try that.
Okay, so then please share your screen.
Right. I can't share my screen. It says I'm not allowed to share my screen.
Maybe you have to give some permissions.
Sorry, Yamada-san.
If we have error from two different detectors, the PCI E40 can be reprogrammed in parallel, or we need to coordinate the activity?
You mean two readout pieces like a top or a reach? Or
Yeah.
different subject. Anyway, you can push this button in parallel.
It's possible. Okay, just to know.
One question. So for both reprogramming and change masking, can it be done when the detector in global run, or it should be in local run?
I think it should be local.
Yeah, I remember TTD command can be only done when the detector is in local.
Yes,
okay.
I think so.
Maybe Frank, can you try?
Okay, one moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to record the session.
Can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Strange.
It seems that you cannot share only one screen, but share your own desktop, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, I'll try. Then let me. So I think I'm sharing now. Maybe let's do it like this.
I cannot see.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. I can see it, so I don't know.
VPN, could you try if you can share?
No, I'm not
Yeah.
connected to KLM PC03.
Okay. Okay.
I can try to share through VPN.
Okay.
One more.
Do you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so now whoever wants to try on KLM, they can try now.
Okay. If I
By the way, this OPI is not the latest one. I think there's no instruction written device. Anyway, basic functionality is same. It's fine, but it's better to use the latest device. If you can use the CVMFS link, then you can use the latest.
Okay, it seems like everything is done. The output says all done. RKLM L1 B2 KLM. The FTSW is ready. The status is at number 5. We can probably take a local run.
Yeah, in this case, that's fine. For some masking channels are there, it's better to load the mask. But anyway, now you can start taking it.
I believe.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you very much. Okay, it seems easy. So how about top? Could someone on top could share your screen and perform this procedure?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Martin is actually an expert.
Oh, actually, I'm mute. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So I'll program PCI 40. Console somewhere around no.
Yeah, you can push R top 1 button as well.
Okay.
So Yamada-san, can you remind if we see -1 in this status bar, so this means an error?
Yes, something went wrong.
So do you recommend trying programming PCI 40 again? And if it doesn't resolve, we have to contact the DEC expert.
Yes.
Yamada-san, just in case, can you also update us about the script, PCI for the initialization script? Maybe we might need to restart using the command line. So maybe some GUI problem might occur. So just in case, it would be great to know the latest script.
Okay. So yeah, basically this button calls those scripts. So of course, experts can run those scripts by hand from terminal. Okay, I will put information in manual.
Okay, so that worked. I refreshed GUI, arranged a bit, I pressed load mask. These three were unchecked again. So can I try to take a local run?
Yes. Please.
Because I'll abort first.
Martin, did you click the save and apply FE masking after you load the FE masking?
No, I only loaded. Should I save as well?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with TTD top here and why it is shown running.
Are you in local mode?
Yes, we should be.
You refresh?
Yes.
Top is in ready state.
Yeah, it's not running, so there's something wrong.
Yeah, maybe
Hao-san
you need
says
to reload
he
the
is,
GUI. Reload the GUI.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Hao-san is doing something for TTD.
Oh.
Hopefully,
Okay.
still Hao-san is using.
I'll try to take a local run. Let's see what happens. Okay, that looks good.
It's fine, yes.
Don't get events at the mass spot checks and everywhere else we do that get them. Okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. So basically, pushing this button is not harmful, so you can drive a system get stuck. Okay.
Yeah, actually for KLM, things have significantly improved with this implementation of programming PCI 40 from the GUI. So in previous case, when we used to do it manually, first we were supposed to stop the slow control processes at RKLM1, reprogram PCI 40, and again restart the slow control processes. And on many occasions, we observed that RKLM1 became very, very sluggish. But now things have improved.
Okay, thank you. Okay, any other? Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here. So for top specifically, the masking procedure with the save and apply mask has not changed, right? You just exclude top, unclick the module, and then apply save, and click a save and apply mask, right?
Yes.
Okay, but for programming PCI 40, when do top shifters need to do that? I'm not clear on that.
Okay. So yes,
It's not intended at least.
Sorry?
It's not intended at least. Call me earlier, Uchima-san, who was available, if things go really wrong. Basically, this is a step beyond power cycling a bot stack.
Okay. All right, so regular shifters should not do this on their own outside of U3.
Yeah, better to not do it.
Okay.
If it is working fine, of course you don't need to push, but yeah, basically in the previous one's experience, KLM experts sometimes need to push this button, but for top, it is not like that. For example, passing to busy from top, then maybe you can try it. Not so harmful.
Okay. And does this programming PCI 40? Does you have to wait for wait for a stop and wait to exclude top to program, or can you just do this when needed?
Right. So if you perform this, so it will include restarting slow control system as well, and so you need to ask control room shifters to exclude top.
Okay, thank you.
So, like one more question to Yamada-san. So, if we see like this state in the status bar -1, does this mean that our KLM1 or any other readout PC requires to be rebooted?
It depends. So you some errors maybe need that, but some errors don't. So detailed information can be seen from console.
Thank you.
Sorry, but just let me confirm again about this page. So after pressing this first button, and then the correct procedure which is going to be updated is pressing the button, refresh OPI, and load, right?
And save.
Just a moment. Why after loading we need to save again?
I think
Yes.
therefore,
I think so.
yeah.
Because the masking on the database is all gone with the default database. Then you load mask is just changing the checkbox. Doesn't change. Doesn't change. Things is not changed that much. I mean,
But you are saying
on the
this right?
Yeah, maybe we can add
masking is the same. The PCI 40 side, you need to save apply mask. So this is needed. TDD side is doesn't change anything.
You remember I just demonstrated it and I press load only without save and apply and it works. So
it shouldn't, because when you restart the reprogramming the PCI 40 firmware, all the PCI 40 link was unmasked. It's based on the database, initial database. All the masking information was coming from that. If you mask some channel, you load the mask, then wait a minute. Did you include anything? We changed something on the script. I mean, you did some load actions. If you added to this default one,
yeah,
I mean the modification by yourself.
Load mask. Yeah, I do the loading because I need to proceed local run.
So the loading is setting the mask. So that's extra procedure you have added. If it doesn't do the load, then the masking would not update. You need to apply and save the mask to upload the mask from to the PCI 40 side.
I see.
Maybe we can discuss offline. Then we will update the instruction. Okay.
Yeah, and another thing is after reprogramming PCI 40, and we refresh OPI, if everything is the same, I think we don't need to do this one and this one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So for KLM specific case, programming PCI 40 button like this action button should be sufficient, but we may require this second option. This is not compulsory, but we may require.
Okay, I see. Yeah, thank you.
Can you? Oh, sorry. Okay. So I have a question about this save and apply mask, because if we need to load mask and also need to apply mask, why we need this save and apply? Because if for example, in my case, if I reprogram the PCI 40 and eventually for my mistake I I click this save and apply mask, then we've lost all the previously saved masks. So I think it is not safe for non-expert people like me. So why don't we just divide the save mask and apply mask button?
But anyway, you can one expert needs which channel should be masked. Then if you made misoperation, then you can do it again.
Also, maybe we can add load mask after. So load mask is called automatically after program PCI 40. Maybe that is more convenient.
Yeah, that's load and apply mask.
There's one thing we separated it because load mask is just updated new information from database to the checkbox. There's an extra procedure we would like to shifter do a cross check that the new masking information was correctly updated. Then click the button of save and apply mask. So this one is, for example, there. Let's assume one case that you have mask one channel with 0. When you after you programming the PCI 40, you would like to mask an extra channel which is 1. So you can just do check 1 and check 2, then do save and apply FE masking. The load mask is not necessary. So when you load the mask is just to upload the checkbox. So the shifter should check which channel they are intended to check. After they cross-check the mask channel is correct, then do the save and apply mask. This is at the beginning we designed for separate load and save FE masking. If the shifter would like to do the things more, without any check to do this, then we can combine also this one to after load the mask to do the save and apply mask. That's possible, I think. But we can discuss later which one is necessary. So this is just a combination to add it.
Okay, so maybe very quickly this part is updated to the correct one. Then you can use this instruction. Then another update is made. Then of course we will announce and update this. Okay, any other questions or comments?
So we will discuss later to have a final conclusion, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yamada-san, for the script, you can put somewhere in the Confluence page, and you can write the link of the Confluence page in the menu. So in the menu, I think you don't need to write how we do it in our readout PCs. Maybe it is confusing for the new shifters.
You mean this instruction should move to...
No. The main script, program PCI initialization script.
Okay. Yeah.
No need to put in the menu. So in one Confluence page, I think it is enough.
Okay, any other questions or comments? If sub-detector group request more training session, please feel free to ask us. So we have another training session. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. So let's close this session. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.